Hi friends, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are organizing that desk area in my kitchen that we recently cleaned and decluttered, and I'm super excited about it. I got some cute finds off of Amazon. One of them being this cork board. I liked it because it was pretty neutral and fit this area over here that I'm trying to cover some outlets and some cable jacks. And I have some ideas if you have a similar set up in your kitchen or somewhere in your home. There was a couple of things I was trying to avoid when doing this, and I think I may have possibly solved the problem. I also bought an acrylic kind of calendar. This one was very inexpensive. I did not get the personalized one because that was going to run me $60 plus. So I decided to get this one here, and I am going ahead now and personalizing it myself. I have a Cricut, so I'm just making our name here on Cricut Design Space, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. But you can do this in a million different ways. You can get stickers from the Dollar Tree and put your name on there in letters, or you can cut it out here like I did. Or you can write it on with a permanent marker. So there's many options to not have to spend a ton of money on a personalized anything, or specifically a personalized calendar. So I'm getting our name on the top of here, and I really wanted this in the kitchen. It's definitely not going to be a calendar that houses every single thing that we have to do, but it did just want something that in our kitchen that is ready for me to look at whenever I need, just to see even just what the date is. Because as a busy mom of four, I never know what the day is, let alone what the actual number date is. So got our name up there, and there wasn't a ton of space, so I did it a little bit smaller, a little bit thinner, but I think it works out perfectly here. This tile backsplash had some screws in it from the, believe it or not, previous owners. We've been here for a long time now. I guess I just never thought to take these out. So I'm doing that now. The left one gave me a little bit harder over time than the right one, but getting these screws out so that the calendar will sit flush up against the tile. Now, like I said earlier, I struggled with this area because I did not want to do like what these screws did and put a hole in the tiles. I wanted to be able to take the calendar off the tile, because the way that I would have to contortion my arm to write on this board, when it's up on the tile here would be ridiculous. So it needed to be able to come off when I wanted to switch the month, clean it up, write new things in. So this particular one it has magnets on it. It's really meant to go on a refrigerator. My thought process was, let me get magnets, adhesive magnets, put it on and they stick to the tile, and then the acrylic calendar will then magnetize to those magnets, and it'll just stay up beautifully, and I'll have no problems. But what do we do when we think something's going to be easy? What usually happens is it's not. So these magnets were just not strong enough. And it makes sense because they were super affordable for like a bazillion of them, but it makes sense now because they did not do the trick. They were not strong enough. So I am now taking things I already had. I keep these Velcro strips on hand. They're like the 3M Velcro strips. And I'm doing the same thing. I'm putting one side of the Velcro strip on the calendar and the other side of the wall, and then pushing it on. And this worked like a charm. And now I can easily take the calendar down and up when I need to. And I don't love the look of the white sticking through. Obviously, it's clear calendar so you can see, but I do go ahead and cut out some hearts on my Cricut, and I put it around those. And you could still see a little bit, but you know what? It's fine. So I'm now cleaning up this other area where I'm going to put the cork board. And this was another thing that was needed. We always have invitations, birthday party invitations, or just like the random note that I need to be able to see, or else I'm going to forget about it, or that's anything like that. So I really wanted an acrylic board that I can put up in this area here. And that's exactly what I'm doing. What I had to do first was remove this phone jack here, or actually it is a phone jack, and we do not use it. So I was taking the screws out of there, and then I had a difficult time actually getting it off of the tile. I just couldn't separate it from the wall. So I had to have my husband do that later on when he got home. the darn thing just did not want to come off the wall. And that frustrates me to no end. When I can't do something or I can't complete something, it drives me bonkers. I really wanted to get this off the darn wall and it was just not budging. So we're moving over to those hearts that I was trying to cover the corners here where you can see the Velcro through the calendar. And it works. It's fine. I obviously didn't make them big enough. You can still kind of see them a little bit, but it is totally fine. I don't really care that much. I think it looks fine. So I'm happy that it fits the wall here nicely. And this is just a good solution if you have something that's tile in your kitchen or wherever it may be and you don't want to start drilling through it. These adhesive strips stick very well to it, and I've had no issues with it falling or anything like that. So obviously if you're putting heavier things, you might have to add more of the adhesive, but this was just perfect for this. Okay, it's the next day, and it's not St. Patrick's Day when you're seeing this, but it's St. Patrick's Day today, so I got my Feeling Lucky shirt on. Hope you guys had a nice and lucky St. Patrick's Day yourselves. I wanted to pop on before we head out to show you what I have going on so far with that desk area. So this is what we have going on so far. I've added the calendar here that my son tried to circle March, so we have to do that. We have to fill the whole thing out. So but it's up. We have our cork board up, and aren't these the stinking cutest? I have like a ton of them here. Cutest little push pins. These little plants. They're so stinking cute. So for now, I'm keeping this guy here just to kind of house a couple things, but we're gonna see if I can find anything today. This is a little turntable. Be cute if I can find a little cute plant to put there. And then this, okay. So if you remember, this is what we had. This was our charging station. I didn't love it. A lot of these ports weren't working. So I ordered this initially to fit this into, and it was too big. So besides the fact that this really doesn't work well, I went ahead and it didn't fit in this basket. So this is one of those charging baskets where the cord goes through here. We have an outlet in this cabinet, and here we have all the ports, and this fits in here perfectly. And I'll link this. I think this was 10 bucks. I actually don't even think it was 10 bucks. And these are some of the cords that came from this one, but you can buy short cords on Amazon. And I have our Alexa in here. I have my ear pods in here, or my earbuds. And this thing is just awesome. It conceals everything. And then when I want to charge something, we'll just kind of hang it out here, and I can put my phone on here. It's not ideal for iPads and all of that, but honestly, I don't care, because I feel like I don't want the iPads living here anyway. It's just too much and gets too crowded. So let me zoom you out. So this is what we have going on so far. I'd like to get a couple little things to zhuzh it up. I'd really like to find something to put under here, but that might be for another day. Before I head out to Hobby Lobby and Michael's, I wanted to get some of these wreaths wrapped up. I had made a few wreaths for some different fundraisers, some different donations, a lot of tricky trays going on right now, a lot of fundraisers and all that. So I'm happy to help out as much as I can. So I wanted to get a few of these things wrapped before I head out to Hobby Lobby. Now, my intent to go to Hobby Lobby, I needed a lot of craft stuff. Their florals are on sale this week. So that was my main purpose in going. And then I also thought, I always look at the ad before I go, that the home decor was on sale too. But when I got there, it wasn't. Or at least the home decor that I was looking for wasn't. I'm looking for a lot of things for my kitchen. Across this, of course, the spring line is on sale. So I picked up a couple goodies from there, because how could you not? But I was looking for more everyday type of home decor that I can put in different areas of my kitchen that I'm trying to decorate and all that. But so we were not successful with that, but I am definitely planning on going back next week, because if you know anything about Hobby Lobby, you know they do the every other week sale. So hopefully next week when I get a chance, and if I get a chance to go back, I'll pick some of those goodies up. Okay, I got that wrapped up. I got to do a really sweet bow for the top, but I'm going to save that for a little bit later. I got, say hi, Ellie. Say hi to the people. This is our tote bags for shopping. I can't believe I remembered to grab them. We are going to Hobby Lobby today. We are going to Michael's today. This is the bag I stole from my husband that I like to put my florals into. I also am hoping to hit possibly Walmart, but the main goals are Hobby Lobby and Michael's. Crafting stuff, a lot of wreath making stuff. I want to make a wreath for my front door. I had some wreaths that I have to make for some other people, so that's exciting. And of course, we're going to do some spring shopping too, so let's go. Can never go from one thing to doing another thing without doing 20 things in between. Just picked up a ton of garbage because it was so windy yesterday. I just take a breather. Okay, Hobby Lobby, here we come. Okay, so I am in no way, shape, or form comfortable videoing in a store. I see so many women do it and they are so graceful with it, but I'm not there. I think I will get there at some point, so bear with me. I'm just showing you the bunny aisle because, I mean, if you love bunnies, then this is Hobby Lobby should be your jam, and it probably is. I saw these super cute, the fuzzy little bunnies here that a lot of these stores have, and I'm going to make a really cute pedestal arrangement with those using some greenery, and that'll be really fun, and I'm going to share with you in an upcoming video. But my haul is by the door there, and I got a few goodies. I didn't really score too much in Hobby Lobby with the home decor because, like I said, they didn't have any of that stuff on sale. So that'll be for next week. I have a lot of fun spring DIYs coming up, Easter DIYs coming up. I have a lot of decorating, just a lot of fun things that I have in store. So I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. That really helps me out. And I'd love for you to stick with me because we got a lot of fun things coming up. So believe it or not, these flowers are from Valentine's Day. So yes, they've been in here for over a month. They actually look so pretty dried that I didn't mind having them out. So this greenery in here, though, is still 100% fine and usable. So I am reusing that. I love using greenery just because it lasts for so long. So when think about that when you're getting flowers for your home, definitely go heavy on the greenery because that stuff lasts forever. So I have this huge oversized vase that I love, but you cannot put stems in here without having them flop all over. So I use the tape technique where you're just basically doing a grid pattern with your tape, and it just gives your flowers and your stems stability when you put them in there, so that way they're not flopping all over the place. I picked up these beautiful, if you want your house to smell nice without lighting a candle, get some Oriental lilies because they absolutely smell incredible. I picked these up at Trader Joe's for, I think they were $6.99. I mean, the prices there are unbelievable with their flowers. I added in the lilies first, and I'm going to zhuzh it up a little bit and move a couple things around, but I'm just adding back in that greenery that came from my previous floral arrangement from Valentine's Day. And I also picked up at Trader Joe's this beautiful eucalyptus. I don't love the smell of this eucalyptus, but you can't really smell it once it's in the pot and in the vase, and the lilies they're so fragrant, they overpower everything. So, but I do love the look of eucalyptus. So if you're not familiar with lilies, they have these, and I know the name of them, they have these things on the inside when they open, and you need to pull those out and wash your hands because they will stain anything they touch. So if they were to fall on my couch here, my couch would be orange. I am taking a bow now to this vase. I'm just making a really super simple, easy, quick bow using some of this burlap ribbon that I have. And I love just like I bought 3 stems of lilies, which came in one bunch together, and 1 package of that eucalyptus. And this is a really big vase, and it just fills it out so beautifully. You don't need a lot to make a statement with the flower arrangement. And I just love adding the bow on because it just looks customized, like you got it from a florist. It's really sweet and just a really great idea to use up any ribbon that you have around the house. So I am sticking this around the vase and I am absolutely loving it and more so loving the smell of it. It's just so nice. Thanks for hanging with me today. I hope you guys stay tuned. I have so much more decorating and DIYing and cleaning and motivating, just fun mom life stuff going on over here on my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.
I've been losing sleep, what to do?